my first time at the con.
Oh, wow. You're not a con virgin anymore.
I'm having so much fun. It feels like my wedding, I've decided. You know what I mean? You're just being whisked about and you're having fun, but it's surreal.
You're also hoping you remember it later because it's just kind of going by.
It's crazy.
And have you seen then, do you see like all the people walking around with the bags, the swag bags? I mean, that must be amazing too.
It's all so exciting. I mean, because we've been living in a bubble. You know, you don't know how anybody's going to react to it. It's kind of like your child. You love it. You don't know if anybody else is going to. So it's thrilling.
And how are you involved with the show? Were you like part of the inception and the idea maker for?
Yes, I came on right before the pilot shot to do rewrites and I was there, there for the shoot and in the editing room and now I am one of the writers on the show, one of the head writers. And we all work together. It's an amazing team, actually. I haven't been on a show that's been so team-oriented. Often there's one person kind of dominating a bit. We're very, Joe and I, Joe Henderson, other executive producing writer, we just love the best idea. It's all about the best idea. It doesn't matter where it comes from. And we all love the show. It's truly thought-provoking. It's funny, and it's a lark, but it's thought-provoking too. And hopefully it's exploring, the gray areas of life. And that's what I think I love about it.
Yeah. Is there any pressure knowing that Neil Gaiman's behind it, to some extent?
Yeah, he's really excited that we're doing something completely different. Because sometimes when you try to really, almost imitate something, you can fall into all kind of, you can really disappoint people that way sometimes. And so he's excited that we are inspired by the characters, and I think we have at the heart of it what he did in the comic books, which is irreverence, the mythology we don't have, but it's as if we like to think of it as something that would take place between Sandman and Lucifer. Like he came to Earth, and this is our story. And it's all grounded, it's all in the Earth. And then all the other crazy mythological stuff is going to happen later.
Is it true you've only filmed the pilot, right?
Yeah.
Wow. Was that by design?
They always do that. They often do that. They film the pilot along with a lot of other pilots, and then they pick the ones they like best. And then you get to actually write a bunch of episodes. We have right now we're at about episode 7 in terms of writing. We're about halfway through, just in figuring out what we're going to do for this first season. But
Is there anything you can give us without going too far into a little tidbit here?
Let's see. I could say that Lucifer, his whole thing is he wants to study humanity. And in studying humanity, he's kind of fascinated by it. He's starting to become more human. And the question will be, is he on Earth because he chose to be there, or is it fated? And is God, his father, giving him another chance in a way? I think that's as esoteric and vague as I can be, and still give you a little something. Yeah.
Start getting your last question for another minute, 2 minutes.
What do you think will draw audiences in about this show? What do you think audiences will?
I think it isn't what you expect. I think there's no horns. There are no weird tails and things like that. He's not. I think people will appreciate it's a story about a broken dude, and we all like those stories, I think, because we want to feel like we can be broken and loved too. So I think that's what will really speak to them. Maybe they won't know it, but just the comedy, I think they'll like on the surface. I think it's funny. I think I personally love the way Lucifer, unlike other superheroes, doesn't try to hide it. He's like, I'm Lucifer, and people just they don't believe him, because who would believe anybody who said, "Oh, hello, I'm the devil"? You're like, so I like that. I like that it's irreverent in that way, and I think that's what they're going to respond to.